Hi, my name is Vyacheslav. I'm a composer, pianist and sound designer. And today I decided to make some kind of self-challenge. The point of this challenge is to create musical track from scratch. And the main and the only rule for this is to using only the Spitfire LABS library. For those who don't know, Spitfire LABS is a library which consists of smaller libraries like packs of assets, and it's absolutely free. This is like the best thing about this, is that you can just download it and start to make your own tracks. If you're a beginner, this is like super cool solution for you, because you can just download this and start to play around with this and find the packs that you like and mix them and trying to find your own wave, especially if you don't know which style or genre you like the most. So I highly recommend this library for those who don't know where to start. And today I would like to try like this self-challenge, and I still don't know which style it will be and what genre it will be and how long this piece will be. I assume it won't be long actually, but yeah, let's get started and let's try this, because I don't want to talk too much about this. I hope this video will be short. Let's do it together because it's just interesting what will be in the output of this process. Why I decided to make this video today is because they added another one today, and they actually add new one every month, and maybe even more frequently. I'm not sure about this, but yeah, I still don't know which one library they added today. And yeah, let's start from the downloading. I noticed that they moved to another application. They also has another website, another address, so you can find labs in like a separate program, and we can start from here, open it here and download for Windows. Okay, I like the design. It's pretty, modern, and it's pretty nice. Okay, so now I see that they have a lot of they totally changed the style of previews of these images. It's pretty cool. I like it actually. I like the previous one maybe more, because it's weird, but okay. I downloaded all of them, and you can see they are free. So today we have something new, and they put it on the top, I believe. Yeah, expressive strings, I don't have them for some reason. And now they added a hyper pop synth, and this is like interesting. Let's try this. I decided to make this labs, I don't know, self-challenge track. Oh, I made a mistake. There's a typo. I don't know which style it will be, so I will just make an experiment. I like when music leads, so I won't change the direction of the music. As you can see, it's pretty good. It's of course it's not an expensive library. I can see that they totally changed this application, so it looks interesting. I think it's more handy actually. I like how it looks. So, okay, I set it all up and we are ready to start. And for instance, I wanted to choose one of these new sounds. It's too high. Okay, I don't know. Wow, there is a lot of them. I like this one. Maybe I will pick it up. You know, I always loved this blurred sound without lots of high frequencies. That's all. So I think I'll choose this one. Let's try another one. I have already loaded 2 of them. Thanks God, I can resize the window of labs finally, because it was a problem in previous versions. So what we should actually do when we don't know where to start. For instance, we can decide that what actually we want to hear in this song. Of course we need bass, of course we need drums. I don't remember what drums Labs has actually, so I will try to play around with them. So guys, I just realized that now they are not free. Not all of them actually, so they split them on 2 parts, and now we have Labs and Labs Plus. So most of them are free actually, and I have them, but some of them are not. And okay, I think we can deal with it. It's okay. For instance, we have free Whirly, obsolete machines. Let's try this one, because this is like interesting. I don't know, it doesn't work. Don't want to. It doesn't work. Why you're not working? Let's try something else. It doesn't work. Glass piano, for instance. By the way, they took a screenshot from Truman's Show. Okay, we have to wait. Okay, well, let's do this simple pattern. I don't know, something, just nothing, actually, nothing interesting. But we can do something starting from this, because, you know, it's important to start from somewhere. At least you have to choose, you have to stop on something, because in other case you won't stop anywhere, never, and it would be a problem. So you just start, you don't think too much, do whatever you want, do whatever you can do. This is like the secret. nothing secretly in this secret, but I don't like that every time you reopen this window, it doesn't allow you to, you know, to return to this state where you actually stop. Every time you have to go somewhere here, tape, for instance. Yeah, but it takes time, and I don't like this. Quantize it a little bit, because, but it's not necessary actually. We can use the raw version of this pattern. Okay, so we have this pattern. I think this will be our like beginning point, and we can add something. Now I can hear that it will be great to add some you know, glitches in the future, because this music, like, it has like this tape sound, and it's very cool when you have tape sound, tape noises, to make like an image that something was cut, edited, and it was edited really roughly. That's enough, maybe too much, but actually what I want to do, I want to add immediately some reverb. I like to start from this one because it makes like an endless sound. We can play around with this, like adding high frequencies to this sound. Then we will reduce low frequencies a little bit because we don't want it to sound muddy. Okay, so let's go. So we don't have to put too much attention to this. Just, you know, sometime you can start from the textures, from this affixes. Sometimes you can start with this polish, and it's weird, but it works. And sometimes the element that should be in the end of the process can be a base of all of your track, actually. So this is like an advice, because I think it sometimes it works for me. Maybe not for anyone, but for me it's like that. Okay, now we have to choose something like bass. Maybe drums can be the first thing. Okay, these drums actually sound pretty good because they mixed well, and nothing, you know, it's not, of course, it's not professional sound of drums, but more than enough for electronic music, for any kind of electronic music. So okay, so we have this pattern. Yeah, I lost one. Sometimes this hard kick is so hard. Yeah, so sometimes you have to put it not on the first beat, but maybe on the second or third or fourth. I think it would be better even here. It doesn't make any difference when you just change the velocity of this, because, you know, it's only 0.3 gigabytes. It's so small, so you don't have too much samples. Let's just find something interesting. For instance, moon guitar sounds great for me. Let's try moon guitar. Discover the magical resonance of the Chinese moon guitar, capturing using a Neumann M148 valve condenser microphone. Oh, 49, so sorry. Yeah, I think it can be pretty good if we will use this again. When we change this parameter, we change actually the difference between mixing of dry sound, the raw sound that is coming to the input of this plugin, and the output sound. Now we can add some automatization, and you can see how it works, and it will be great, I promise. We can start not from the raw dry sound. We can actually start a little bit with already wetted sound. I don't know. It's rough. It's really rough, and I just don't know what I'm doing, because I'm just, you know, experimenting. I like this kind of creation process, and don't think too much, just do, because it makes the better things actually born like this. Believe me. Так, это у нас... This is drums. Okay. Okay, so we have this like pad, we have piano. One small advice: when you have lots of tracks, name them, because when you don't have names and they are MIDI 1, MIDI 2, MIDI 3, Labs 1, Labs 2, if something happens to your PC or Mac, you will never be able to restore your project, because sometimes you can lost everything. When you have these names, and you can return to this project even 10 years after and will know what you have to put here. So if everything is broken, you can just restore it by names. And this is, believe me, this is like, you have to do this. It will help you. You will thank me later. Bass, so maybe classic synth or vintage synths. So, vintage keys. I think I found the best bass for now, and nothing but cabinet. It's a vibe of 19th movies. Another advice: if you don't know what to do with your bass, you actually don't stay on one note. Yeah, in this case, for instance, in this particular case, we have a melody that I want in the future to edit, to cut in pieces. These poses make like space for mixing, and it will be much more easier to mix it in the future. So what I can do here, actually, I can add some simple compressor, because for bass it's like necessary. And also we can hear now that we already have intersections between frequencies. So in I think somewhere here around small and first octave we have intersects, because a lot of sounds concentrated here, and we have to free space for other instrument, because it's bass. It has to be in bass, not in the middle. And we can isolate, so let's try. Bass compressor. We can use this compressor. And now we hear that the bass will always be there, so you won't lost him. So now we have all main ingredients, and we can mix them with something more interesting. Oh, it's Labs Plus. Okay, we don't have subscription, so Bell's Worm. Let's find something like this. I wasn't ready for this. Drums ends their part. Okay, so let's mix. Yeah, we can change also the drums here, because they are playing a square, like 4 quarters, and we want to change it to the I don't know, 3 or... Okay, I'm not sure about this sound, because it's pretty annoying too much, because, you know, we don't have too much freedom with these libraries. We don't have too much. You can see that we only have 3 parameters, and it's not enough. And we should try something more dry, because when you have dry sound, you can make it wet. But if you have wet without a lot of settings, you can make it dry again. So always start with wet sounds. It's like everywhere in 3D modeling, in everywhere you should try start from scratch, from dry model. It's pretty okay, but to thin sound, you know, you can do something with this, of course, but I think it will be my choice. Let's just try another one This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's not 4, it's actually 1, 2, let's see how many instruments I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's name it. Bells, Worm, Foundry, and there is this kid. I think they made these pictures with some AI, and maybe not AI made this picture, probably the editing, maybe, I don't know. Actually, it doesn't matter. What we have here: strings, synths, woodwinds, piano and keys. Experimental. Let's try experimental. Maybe not. I'm not sure. You know, it's optimized so bad. I mean, all of these Spitfire instruments, if you didn't put this on your SSD, you have to wait. You know, you can see that this library waits even more than previous one, but it loaded much faster than previous one. Let's try Opia. So we have two polyrhythms. One is like 4 quarters, another one is 3 quarters. So Opia percussion kit we haven't done yet here. So maybe. Just hear this sound. This is like super cool. I think you can make thousands of tracks only with labs. Okay, I prefer to add another labs because we need to use as much as we can, and now the time of pads came. So I think it's time to do something with drums and how they can actually sound. Actually, we can add some weird effects that I bought around 9 years ago. Yeah, and I found it, and it sounds pretty funny now and looks funny, but it actually works good. As you understand already, it's from waves. So yeah, it's pretty interesting thing because you can play around with you can hear actually the difference, and it works pretty good. Okay. Also we can add here some solid bass, not bass, bass.
You have to put another laser here.
It's probably too much, but I don't think we should change it because it's just an experiment. We don't need to put too much effort to this track. So we have bass guitar. Maybe we can use this one here. Oh, okay, so this one. I like this very much. So this is like synth pads. Sidechain. I forgot about this beautiful instrument that we can definitely use in such kind of music, because when you make something electronic music or something with pads and you have rhythm section, you always can use this. Like, it's almost necessary to use. This is important to use it only when it's necessary to use. So here we just switch it off and nothing changed. So I've spent around 4 hours to create this track, and I tried to cut off as much as possible from this video, but I'm not sure if I succeeded with this.
So let's just listen what we've got.